Sean Foy. We're in Simi Valley, California.
I'm Dustin Snyder, and we're in Simi Valley at Rapid Skateboarding. We were thinking on doing a shop about 1.5 years ago. We were at a spot, right?
Yeah, we were at a spot and we were talking about, like, why isn't there a good shop? And then we just would start talking about what a shop needs. All of a sudden I remember not even caring about the spot anymore. What we were talking about, like, kind of took precedent. I felt like 3 months in, every week we were like, why don't we just do it?
Yeah.
That's what it felt so organic.
For the whole design of the shop, we kept it super natural. You know, basically picked the space based on price and location and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Once we broke through the ceiling, that's when we realized we could have something here.
Yeah.
You know, we were like, oh, we have so much more space than we originally thought. And then once we started figuring out, okay, how's the front gonna go? We just worked our way back. Yeah. Also, I have to shout out PLA. PLA was my first shop that I walked into and was extremely impressed by. And so when I was getting the shop up and running, I hit a bend and I was like, dude, can I steal some of your shit? And he's like, dude, take anything you want. I'll send you the blueprints.
T-shirts, you got some sweaters, got some long sleeves, you got pants, got jackets, kind of all the specialty items. Kind of keep everything by brand, by company kind of situation. Then we got our accessory wall where you got glasses, beanies, hats, backpacks. Chase Wilcott, this is his artwork. And when we talked to him about doing art for the store, he was like, I want to do something that kind of expresses the feeling of the store and the vibe. And we were like, okay, just run with it. Do what you think is good. I mean, almost everyone that comes in here, it's like, who did your art? That's really cool. Then we got our glass case. It's got a lot of cool stuff. I mean, you got trucks, you got wheels, you got all the hard goods. Got our board wall. We decided to hang everything vertically so it just really pops out. I mean, when you look at it, you see the whole board, you see all the graphics, you see everything that you want about it. It's almost like you're holding it without touching it. It's really good to kind of just showcase it for what it is. So yeah, and then also one of the companies we carry is Deer Skateboarding. The guy who runs Deer Skateboarding also created this amazing sculpture you see right here. And it was all his idea, really, the idea of having a really cool spot that you would love to skate, but you can't skate inside a store that sells skateboards. It was a really fun, cool idea. We also have shoes, Last Resort, it's a company we just started to carry. And we're gonna have more shoes that are gonna go on the wall, but this is just the start. Then in the back, Dustin's working hard. We got our boards, shop boards, some of the boards we carry, and we have all our clothing organized so someone needs something, it's right there for us. This is the hangout spot. This is where the boys hang out. This is where the internet photo stuff gets put up. This is really where a lot of the big decisions get made, believe it or not, and this is where a lot of the happiness comes from. Oh my God, look at this. Yeah, there definitely was a need to have a shop like this in this community. It had a privately owned skate park for a long time, and that's pretty much what the city's known for.
Yeah.
But the talent that has come out of Ventura County, especially this area, there was no real shop, a skate shop where people can go and hang out.
We've only been open for what, 1.5 months, and you see it immediately. I mean, it was before we even opened, kids were hanging out, helping getting it built, and yeah, it was immediate.
It was insane, the people that were on board, it was you didn't even have to ask for help.
Yeah, and it's almost now they're enjoying the fruits of their labor because now they're able to hang out and have their home,
Now that we had got the new skate park open and then the shop opened shortly after that, right down the street from it, you start seeing all these kids coming around hanging out and actually caring about skating and really trying to learn stuff and progress and stuff and come over to the shop and just talk skating and stuff. We watch a bunch of videos in there all the time, and these kids get to watch all these old videos and new videos, and Dustin fully did it right, and we're insanely stoked to finally have something to hold us down, bring us together.
We needed something that the kids could come and hang out at, but also get an education just naturally, We haven't had that in Simi for a really long time. So our whole thing was there's a rich history here in town, and we wanted to make sure we were cultivating that and passing it down to the younger generation. We didn't feel like that was being done the last few years. So we're really hyped to just kind of pick that back up where we left off, We brought the boys down to San Diego. A lot of these dudes, it's their first skate trip. So we have the ground rules laid out, and we're trying to teach them how to all be a cohesive unit on the road. San Diego's a little bit easier to do that because you're so close. Once they're a little bit more accustomed to the lifestyle, we'll bring them out a little bit more. We're filming a promo video to put out to kind of introduce everybody and show, I don't know, what we're about, Try to feature each dude enough where they don't feel the pressure of like some type of video part. It's more about, you know, everyone coming together and creating a project that we can all be proud of. Originally, we were gonna have a team.
Yeah.
Originally, we were like, can we do this? Like, can we even promise people that we were gonna be able to like do what we're supposed to do with them, you know?
Yeah. When you have like a team, you have this like responsibility, like I'm gonna lead you. And nowadays, it's kind of like kids are like 17, 18 years old, and they're like on the program of being a professional skateboarder, if not already there. So it's like, how can we help them get to where they want to be?
The main thing for me was making sure that Gage Boyle was involved in the shop, because I've known him since he was 11. And then eventually, these kids just kind of showed up on our doorstep, and they were like the raddest dudes. They're fucking rippers.
Yeah.
They just fit this like vibe that we all have.
Yeah.
And we were just like, oh shit. So quickly it was like Nick was on the team.
Yeah.
And then Sawyer was on the team.
Yeah.
They all had their friends that came through, and then we saw their shit and we're like, oh, guys on the team.
And it was like the team just started like growing, and it wasn't like, should we like hook, it was like, obviously we gotta hook these kids up, like obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, not only do they have like the talent, but they have the right mindset.
I think the coolest thing is just helping like others and like helping kids and like getting like people into skating, and like if we can like keep making videos for the shop and just like making cool content for everyone to see, so like new people will come out and like see the shop, I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, I think for the future, like, we're just looking forward to being part of the community again, you know, like everyone just being part of a physical community, you know, because we opened in the middle of this pandemic and we haven't had a chance to really get out there and meet everybody and be face to face. So we're just looking forward to having events and making this place a real community center, like like movie nights or skate video nights, like things like that. We haven't been able to do any of that. So we're looking forward to meeting everybody for sure.